There is an insane tactic in Assassin's Creed Valhalla right now with the dual flail combination. Like, I'm not sure if the damage that you do with this combo is intended, but it's still a secret tactic that you might not know about. And Dennis, who of course works for the channel, now made a whole build around this that you can very easily make as well. So let's go over that. A like on the video would of course really help me out. And let's go. Every week I do a Helix credit pack giveaway for 2,300 Helix credits here on the channel. And you can enter via the link in the pinned comment, and these giveaways are for subscribers of the channel only. I will announce the winner tomorrow during the weekly reset. Okay, Dennis, come in. For people who don't know, you're also streaming on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JorRaptor. Of course, check it out via the pinned comment. And you've been playing Valhalla a ton. Mjolnir is your footage, because I was of course stuck at the main story. You already finished the game, and you've been playing around with this insane build that I can't wait to learn more about.
Yeah, so you maybe seen it already in the footage, but the main thing we're going to be using for this build is the Galagloch armor set. The locations for which will be at the end of the video, so if you don't have it yet, don't worry, we'll show you exactly where to get it. That armor set gives you a buff every time you hit a melee finisher. So what we're going to do is we're going to pair that with a weapon that benefits from that as well, and that is going to be the amazing flail, the Spinning Death. If you hit a heavy finisher, it has a 40% chance to drop a fire bomb. Now, in my experience, because I've been using this weapon a lot, it's a lot more than 40%. To me, it feels like it happens almost every time you hit a heavy finisher. So that's really good for both dealing with groups or hitting single target enemies and setting them on fire. And then we're going to equip a second flail as well. I chose the Iron Star, because that also gives you more damage after hitting a heavy finisher. And then basically what we're doing is stacking damage upon damage upon damage, because every time we hit a finisher, we get stronger, because the buff from the Galagloch armor triggers. The Spinning Death has a chance to drop a firebomb, and the Iron Star perk will give us more attack damage after heavy finish as well. So that's already really, really good.
Yeah, that already sounds crazy. And we of course also show the locations for the weapons, because everything we talk about in this build can just be earned in the game, which is also, I think, important for these builds. Okay, Dennis, but how are you improving this build? Like, what type of runes are you, for example, using?
Well, mainly speed runes. As you can see in all of the minor weapon slots, there are speed runes, and those are going to be really useful because flails are a bit slower, and that's going to help with that. There's also in the major rune slot in the Death Speaker bow, we have another rune that will increase speed. And the Death Speaker bow is also really useful for the build because we don't really have a way of healing, but with the Death Speaker bow, especially with Focus of the Nornir, the ability, we get a window of slow motion where we hit a couple of weak points and we can basically heal from 0 back up to full in a couple of seconds without the risk of getting hit. So that's going to be really useful.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty nice tactic. You could also, for example, use the Viper bow, which you can also buy in the store, just like the Death Speaker bow, and then with the Curative Perfection rune. So then every crit, you also get some health back, and you will be attacking very rapidly. So if you got that option, then I think that might also be very nice for this build.
Yeah, for sure. And then for the rest of the build, like what you put in the armor doesn't really matter. I put most runes in that just give me extra tankiness, since we're playing on the highest difficulty. The more hits you can tank, the better, and some that increase melee damage, but it doesn't really matter all that much.
Okay, but now I'm curious about this tactic you've been teasing that is gonna likely make this build even better, right? Do you have some...
This is insane.
Okay.
I'll show you some footage in a bit, but first I want to give a shout out to Shanks on our Discord, which you can join by the link in the pinned comment, by the way, who shared a clip of SM on YouTube, who basically taught me this trick, and it's not that difficult to pull off. So what you want to do is you want to start your light attack combo and then keep a close eye on the animation of the attack, because at the 4th hit, we're gonna hold the attack button instead of press it. And what basically happens is, as long as you keep the button down, Eivor will just keep attacking until your stamina runs out. You can see me use that here on the most powerful enemy in the game, the power level 400 plus Steinbjorn. And you can see as soon as I get the combo going, the damage just increases insanely. This is why you want that Chain Fury rune, because every hit will give you more attack and it will stack up to 10 times. And this just melts bosses. Like it can be even better against human enemies because I think it stun locks them. Like this is of course a big creature, which is harder to do that with. But if you fight like a Drengir, or a Zealot, I think it stun locks them as well, so they literally can't do anything back. And it also works great against like regular enemies. If you use it against like a group or something, you can literally just go through them like a lawnmower of death, like this. So once again, you want to pay attention to the animation, because button mashing doesn't help, but as soon as you get the combo going, nothing can stop you, and the damage just increases as well, because you see like my regular hits do like somewhere between 14 and 18 damage, but if you see the hits once you prolong the combo after where it's supposed to go into the finisher, it'll go up in like the hundreds and 200s. I don't know why that is, but it is really, really strong.
Maybe a little too strong. Like, I wonder if this tactic will still be in the game after a month, or if this is intended. What do you think, Dennis?
I definitely don't think it's intended. But
Okay.
even still, for now, just a quick recap. What you want to do to play this set to the full effect: get into combat, hit the heavy finisher to get your stacks from the Galagloth armor up and running, and then just start mowing through enemies with the light attack combo that we explained to you. And then, yeah, enjoy that while it lasts, I'll say.
Yeah, I can't wait to try this for myself. Thanks, Dennis, for sharing your build. And of course, if you got a new build, totally share it with us here on the channel. That would be awesome. And you can, by the way, find the two flails that we've been using for this build. One in Norway. It is the Iron Star in the opening area, so very early on in the game. You find the Spinning Death in Jorvik over here on the map in a gear chest. And if you want to know where to get the Galagloth armor set, then totally watch my all armor set video and how to find them. You can watch that one by clicking on the screen, or I will link to it at the end of this Valhalla video. Of course, subscribe for way more Valhalla content. A like would really help me out. And of course, at the end of every Valhalla video, we look at awesome screenshots that you can send us via the Valhalla Raptor hashtag on Twitter, or via the dedicated pictures channel on Discord. And you can again join the Discord via the link in the pinned comment, accept the rules, and share your pictures there. Okay, Dennis now left, and Joyce is now here. Hey, Joyce.
Hello. First of all, over on Twitter, we've got Persist with this mighty and powerful shot of Eivor and Mjolnir. Lightning in the back looks very frightening. And first, I was in doubt if this was coming from the weapon itself, but then I remembered this location is somewhere in the mythical worlds. This is a really great picture.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I thought it was the Mjolnir pickup, but yeah, like you said, it's something different. Very, very cool.
Next up, we've got Nick, who posted this stunning shot of Norway on the Discord Pictures channel. Love the reflection of the sky on the water and the sun peeking through the clouds. Also, this must have been taken from a very far angle. Very magical winter wonderland.
And Nick is, by the way, a Dutch person, I think. So, shout out!
Dutchies! And finally, WikiJack sent us this shot of Eivor with the Hell's Damnation armor over on Twitter. I laughed at this one at first, because it looked like he was jumping at the camera with like a burned sword, but turns out it's the Isu bow from the previous video with a lit up arrow. Very cool.
Yeah, very cool indeed. Of course, the video about the Isu bow is up now. Thanks, Joyce, for, yeah, picking up some cool pictures. I can't wait to see which one you select next time. So, subscribe of course for way more Valhalla content. A like on the video would really help us out. And check out that all armors video by clicking on the screen. For now, we will speak to you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.